All right, so I believe we have a match. We are looking at Treecko890 versus DarkAngel.
Yeah, man. So, tell me a little bit about both these players.
I'm not too familiar with DarkAngel.
Okay. But you know Treecko.
I know Treecko. He plays Zero Suit Samus. He's been coming out for a while, honestly. I remember him, I believe he was coming out since, like, summer, maybe even before.
Yeah.
Like, I really do remember him.
I think I've seen Treecko once or twice, but ZSS, I can already tell you, is a great pick. Now, Dark Pit, on the other hand, a bit of an interesting character in this roster.
Character that both Dark Pit and Pit are characters you don't really see played often in competitive play.
Yeah.
But I don't really feel like anyone is like, oh, they're diehard bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really hear people like, oh yeah, no, like you're stupid for playing these characters.
Sure.
They're just not the most popular pick when it comes to competitive play.
They're not Samus.
Yeah, exactly. They're not Smash4 or Sheik or anything.
So here's the thing with these characters. You can expect, I think with Pit, you have kind of an interesting game when it comes to his normals. They're a little bit different than Pit, right?
Dark Pit and Pit?
Yeah, tell me the differences between the two.
They're exactly the same.
Okay, but the specials, like the side B.
Their differences are neutral B.
Okay.
Dark Pit has more damage, but he can't curve it as much.
Okay.
And regular Pit can curve, but it's got less damage.
Okay.
And their side Bs work a little differently in the knockback.
Okay.
People say regular Pits is better because it knocks upward, so it's easier to kill.
Right.
Dark Pits has more of a forward diagonal angle.
Okay.
So it doesn't quite kill as easily as Pit. So a lot of players I've seen have favored regular Pit over Dark Pit merely because like that's one of his better kill moves.
Right.
It's got armor and it can deflect like projectiles and whatnot.
And the upbeats are still the same between the two of them.
Yeah, upbeats are the same and the downbeats I believe are the same.
Got it.
And I believe all their normals are, if I'm not mistaken, all same frame data, damage, all that.
Well, now we're seeing both of these guys have been using their tools adequately enough, and they've racked percentage up into the triple digits. Now Rage is very much a factor here. It's only going to take one decision to potentially finish off stocks right here.
For sure. Yeah, all we need, that forward throw is going to take it. Now, he's got an advantage. He needs to DarkAngel needs to hold on to his stock and make sure he keeps his Rage because, like we said, Pit, like, he's got kill options, but it's not necessarily the most reliable thing out there. So, that's going to be, Treecko went for the style,
so
and he misread it.
He guessed that he was going to be able to get him out of it, but he went a bit too early there and wasn't able to get the spike afterwards that he initially wanted. Now, granted, when you're at these higher percentages, once you get hit with that stun, it requires more actions per minute to remove the stun and get back to neutral state because you're at those higher percentages.
Exactly. Now, we see both players in neutral. We were seeing Treecko really use Zair. Obviously, it's one of Zero Suit Samus' main move in neutral. And he's kind of poking at him. And the thing with Dark Pit that kind of helps in this matchup is he's got his sword, so he's got disjoints. He can kind of poke away at Zero Suit. But at the same time, Zero Suit does have that Zair, so with proper spacing, we're seeing Treecko put on a lot of extra percent just because he's spacing them so well and poking away with those Zairs.
You know, I definitely see a lot of Zairs coming into place, a lot with ZSS, because it's pretty safe. I mean, people get away with using that quite a bit in neutral, and it's a long poke that gets away with a lot. But once you rack up these percentages, then you're going to be looking for ZSS to potentially take people off the top. Up throw into guessing whether or not they're going to spot dodge into up B can end stocks quickly and effectively.
For sure. And the thing is, with Zero Suit, up B taking the stock.
Like I said.
Excuse me. So the thing with Zero Suit is that she's probably arguably has the best Zair because with other characters, regular Samus has a longer Zair, but because she's so floaty, you kind of have to commit a bit more.
Yeah.
Because when you hit the Zair, you're like, I'm in the air. You know, I can't land as fast. And Link's isn't as long. And I believe Two Link's also isn't as long.
Yeah.
So Zero Suit Samus can really just kind of jump up, poke, and by the time Zair's done, she's already back on the ground, ready to do the next option.
Well, let's see. It was a bit problematic for him to deal with it. Now he's making a swap over to Pikachu. I think Esam would be proud. You know, it's great to think about this character when it comes to the matchup against Sheik particularly. Esam's one of the guys who actually thinks that Pikachu can win that matchup, or at least go even with him.
Yeah, I remember reading he had I think it was like an interview or something. I remember them talking about it.
Yeah.
It was close to like Evo time. I think it was like right after Evo or something. But yeah, he has said that Pikachu is a solid choice for Sheik, and it makes sense because Pikachu has the speed and the combo game to deal with what Sheik has.
Yeah.
And
ooh, we got him! That was a great game.
Death.
He finished him off there. That up B came out a bit.
Got that taunt.
Yeah, you gotta add the taunt. He put in all those thunder sparks to come around the corner and then eventually caught him. And once he did that, he wasn't able to up B quickly enough. It was one of those moments where you're like, oh god, why am I falling? That didn't go how I thought it was supposed to go.
Let's see if Treecko can shake off that that quick gimp. He needs to win the neutral game here and make sure he takes as least amount of percent as possible and take out that stock quick. Zero Suit Samus does have a lot of quick kill moves, especially on this stage. We know there's the whole, up air, up air, up air, up B, like riding the platforms up and getting quick kills. So he's
really
struggling.
Angel. That was really sick. DarkAngel had some tech where he did up tilt and knew that he was going to spot dodge. He put immediate active frames of that back air there and caught him as he's getting immediately once he's first coming back to neutral state. That was a great choice there. There was an opportunity there for back throw from DarkAngel. Kind of missed that, but he has his back to the wall here. Excellent job from Treecko, overextending here, and now his back is to the wall.
I think that trade with up tilt, I believe. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Zero Suit Samus is one of her fastest moves is up tilt. I think she also has a frame 1 jab, which really is going to help out in this matchup. We haven't seen Treecko use too many jabs, but he's just failing to space out. He's trying to space out the same way he spaced out DarkAngel when he was playing Dark Pit. But now with Pikachu, we have a faster, a smaller character. It's much more difficult to try to get the space you want.
Gosh, and then catching him with the up B, full of rage. Are we going to see ZSS have that Hulk smash moment? At a $113 and growing, Treecko is going to have to do his best to make sure he keeps this brittle frame on the stage as much as possible. He's going to go in here and grab the ledge here, but he's going to get caught with the up smash as soon as he tries to get back on the stage. And that's going to be 1-1 apiece.
So we saw DarkAngel really win the neutral on this one, but we have to keep in mind that he did get the early kill with the, he was doing like the Thunder Jolt and it kind of ate up the recovery.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious to see how Game 3 is going to go, whether we're going to see, we may see a character switch with Treecko, he pulled back, but I want to see how well they're going to adapt to each other's playstyles and with these characters, and whether or not that early kill is going to be the difference of who takes Game 3.
Agreed. Okay. So, I wonder if they're going to be a character swap. Honestly, I don't see any reason to. Treecko could just easily pull ahead of this one because he lost to that Gimp early on. If he had maintained that stock, it came down to last position black stock. So, he's not going to take any chances. He's going to go over here, counter pick the Sheik. Smashville. All right, let's go.
All right, so the thing about switching over to Sheik that actually does help is that DarkAngel hasn't seen Treecko Sheik. So, there could be a chance that because he switched to this different character, he's not quite used to, adapting to this playstyle, and he ends up not quite doing that same amount of pressure on this Sheik as opposed to how he did with the earlier Zero Suit.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. He doesn't have the data on the Sheik, but I mean, we've seen a lot of Sheiks out there, so he understands at least the baseline of what he's doing. Hard read from Treecko, going in there, putting a little bit of butter on that up smash, and then eventually getting to that great connection. He's building up percentage pretty quickly and effectively here. Let's see if he can maintain the stock. It's so important to be able to have a projectile sometimes or some sort of projectile negator of a move that deals with something like Pikachu, particularly if you're seeing them going out there using their neutral B quite a bit. You just come in there with fair, with Sheik, and helps negate it, and you're not at much of a disadvantage if you come down and land. Whoa, up smash.
Not taking it wasn't sweet spotted. The thing about Sheik's up smash is that the sweet spot's at the top, right when she kind of makes that pyramid and pulls down.
Once she hits him with that Jay-Z, it's the rock.
Sure, yeah, why not? So with Pikachu, Pikachu can really abuse quick attack in this matchup and not get caught by up smash. So it probably isn't going to be the best kill option. So he's going to have to rely to Sheik's, famous 50-50s from the down throw or, whatever the case may be. But he's got to put him in those 50-50 opportunities, and he's got to make the right read, make the right decision, and take it. Or he can just throw out a bouncing fish and take it.
That's how you do it, man. You had him propped up, and he made such a great read there to connect. Honestly, if DarkAngel had just stayed still and just waited a second, he wouldn't have gotten hit at all, and he could have had even a better positioning. He could have waited, simply grabbed, back thrown, and then reset the situation. He something a lot more advantageous. But, man, that hard read from Treecko, really sick.
If he just dodged it, like not shielded or anything, Sheik's bouncing fish actually has significant end lag. The reason we don't usually see it is because it either connects with the opponent or it hits shield. but whenever she uses it on the ground, she actually has end lag, so it could have been a good punish. But DarkAngel not hesitating, took out that stock quick, only took 27% doing it.
Yeah. Ooh, building up pretty quickly though. Okay, so I mean, the best way that I find to play in this matchup is to not be afraid to trade with Sheik's Fair. Fair is granted a problematic move, but if you trade with Fair, you're going to come out eventually on the percentage end, and that's a lot quicker towards where you need to be. Get Sheik up to those higher percentages, and as long as you get her up there quicker and you make a hard. I'm sorry, dude. That unfortunate SD is going to bring that set to an abrupt close.
And the game before we had SD, so I guess it's the round 1 jitters.
People getting nervous. It's all good, man. It happens. Work to cure up those jitters, and we'll see you next week, man.